So in Oregon, every auto policy by law is mandated to have what's called personal injury protection insurance coverage, or PIP. That's the acronym PIP, personal injury protection. And what that does is a no-fault coverage. And so even if you're at fault in causing the crash, it still covers you. And what it provides is a mandatory minimum of $15,000 in medical expenses, and that could be more, so check your policy. Depending on what you paid for, it could be higher than this, but these are the minimums, as well as wage loss coverage. And the wage loss coverage usually doesn't reimburse you one for one, meaning your full wages, but generally 70% of your wages capped at $3,000 per month. That's, again, the minimum in Oregon. Your policy may provide extra or additional coverage over and above that, but check that. It can cover, if it's an unfortunate event where someone passed away, it can cover memorial expenses, funeral expenses, things of that nature. But predominantly it's used for the medical expenses and the wage loss. And again, doesn't matter whose fault it is. If your fault, someone else's fault, nobody's fault, a deer jumped out in front of you, caused the crash, you're still covered under PIP. So please check your policy, make sure you have it. You should. If you have an Oregon policy, it's required. If you're a passenger in a car, usually the car itself will cover you. So even if you don't have your own policy, the vehicle policy will cover you. If you're a pedestrian and you don't have health insurance, you don't have a policy of your own, the other driver's policy will cover you. So there's various ways to get to PIP. Sometimes you need a lawyer to do it, but it should be, if you have your own policy, relatively easy. You call your insurance company, open a claim. They're usually pretty easy to work with on the PIP side of things, and off you go. So please don't avoid treatment because you don't think you have insurance coverage. You should have insurance coverage if you're involved in a car crash as a pedestrian, as a driver, as a passenger. It doesn't really matter. The PIP coverage is there for you. Please use it.